Praise the Lord. Thank you for following me, Dr. Lesia the Preacha, and this is Isaiah chapter 4, part 3. The video keep turning up. I don't know what's going on with my phone. But anyway, so again, you know, we had pulled the King of Cups here, and the King of Cups, this is his chance. Men, divine masculines, this is your chance to be honest about your need for multiple women. Women, divine femmes, this is our chance now to be honest about our need for multiple loves. We need it. Some of us, most of us. Granted, there are some men and some women who can get by with just one woman, one man. But the majority of us need to admit that we need multiple partners just to get by, just to make it in this world. It's time to be honest. It's time for Derek Jackson to come clean. It's time. Just like Jada came clean about her need. We have needs. And sometimes our needs require more than one partner. It's time to be honest about this shit and be responsible like Abraham was. Abraham was responsible. Time out for families neglecting the second and third families and stuff out there. These families, they end up with nothing in the end. And it's just sad and unnecessary. You know, so when the kings can be honest about what they're doing, then all the women will be loved right. All the women and the man will get the attention they need. Everybody can schedule properly. Everybody can show their face to the world. Because when there's lying, cheating, and deception, then somebody can't show their face. Somebody is going to be embarrassed. Somebody's going to be in hurt, as the 5 of Swords indicate. You know, yeah, he might be all happy, you know, because he getting his needs met. But when women are left in the dark, when they're left in the dark about what he's doing, then they end up, you know, being ashamed, embarrassed, and their ass is out. You know, like Derek Jackson's wife. You know, she all embarrassed and her ass is showing now to the world. All the women are just, you know, betrayed, embarrassed, exposed. You know, and I hear he getting more attention now than ever before. But because of that, this is his chance to come clean and be honest. Be loving. Be respectful. So that all the women can get what they deserve out of the situation. Let me relight my sage. I got my candles burning. And I'm just going to pull a few more cards. And then I'm going to wrap this up because the videos are not acting right anyway. Oh, look at that. The 3 of Pentacles is out. Yes, I just said that when all the women, because we got the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. See, just like Hagar. Hagar was able to benefit from Sarah bringing her to her husband to have a baby. Okay? In Abraham's case, it wasn't even him that went out and got the other woman. It was his wife, Sarah. She went and got Hagar, brought Hagar on board to have the baby for her. I don't blame Sarah. If I was older and looking good, like she looked good, because she could walk up to any king and get something, get a bag. Sarah could walk up to any king and come back with a bag. When Abraham pimped her out, anytime he pimped her out, she came back with a bag. And so she didn't want to give up her good-looking body. I don't blame her. So she went and got one of the concubine slaves or whatever Hagar was, handmaid or whatever. And she said, get her pregnant. Mess up her body. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Hagar still got an inheritance. She went through some shit with them. She went through some shit. But at the end of the day, Ishmael and Hagar got a generational and blessing. So that's what the Pentacles are for, the three of Pentacles. So Derek Jackson's mistresses, especially the one that may be pregnant or whatever, you know, I don't know. I don't keep up with gossip like that. But if somebody is pregnant, then he needs to pay up. He needs to be responsible. And like I said in the other video, if his wife is willing to forgive him, if she's willing to forgive him, then that means she's like Abraham and Sarah. You know, she wants to be responsible, you know, and they need to do it. They need to be responsible together, period. You know, Three of Pentacles. Men, be honest, open and honest about your needs, and then be responsible for all the people that you include in your family. You know, be responsible. Women, the same thing. The same thing, women. When you bring other loves on board, act responsibly. If your other man got kids with another woman, make sure you look out for his kids too. Look out for your kids with your husband, your bloodline or whatever. And then if you got a new boo, you know, that your husband or your boyfriend or whoever know about, you know, everything's out in the open, make sure his kids is taken care of and provided for. Make sure his ex-wife or, you know, current wife or girlfriend or whoever else he's involved with, you know, just make sure everything is smooth. That's what the Three of Pentacles is all about, being responsible. Open and honest and responsible. That's all Derek Jackson needs to do, is just be open and honest and responsible about his shit from here on out. If his wife don't want to forgive and she can't, it's okay. It's very understandable. She can divorce him, have him divorce her, get her check and go. You know? I mean, you know, can't nothing be done now but to do the right thing from here on out. And so I believe she needs to forgive him and go ahead and, you know, and be responsible with him for these women, and depending on how involved he got. Again, the King of Wands. If you out there slinging your ding-a-ling, you know, be honest about who you fucking and loving. Be honest about it. Don't have the women in your life guessing and wondering and going through heartbreak, you know, trying to figure out who you sucking and fucking. Don't let them have to go through that. Be honest. Be honest about who you doing. Okay? We understand. Women understand that men like sex. We understand. We understand your need to reproduce, have children. We understand. We just need you to be honest. And if you with a woman that can't handle your honesty, then she's the wrong one. It's just that simple. I don't see why this is so damn hard. I'm going to go with the card on the bottom. Five of Pentacles. Again, Five of Pentacles. You know, be honest about who you are with. If you've been with your wife for 20 years, 10 years, 15 years, you know what I'm saying, a long time, and your need to have someone new come in, your need to have another child, but y'all don't, you know, maybe she don't want to have another baby at this point. I mean, You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to have to be honest. And y'all going to have to figure out, just like Abraham and Sarah, figure out 5 of Pentacles, how y'all going to afford it. That's all. Talk about it. Talk about it. That's all polyamory is. Polyamory is staying together and supporting the family as it grows over time. Stay together. I know during my first marriage, I was young. So when shit popped off, you know, I was given permission through the church and whatnot to leave. So I did. I did. You know, I was young. I didn't really understand. You know what I'm saying? But my second marriage, when shit popped off, I stayed the course, put my blinders on. We didn't really practice a lot of open and honesty. I did. You know, I did. I was open and honest about who I was doing or whatever, you know. But I put my blinders on in the second marriage and made sure that my kids got what they were supposed to get out the deal. You know, we entered the marriage under a bad deal from the get-go. You know, hindsight, you know, the marriage was a bad deal from the get-go. But along the way, when shit popped off, put my blinders on, made sure my kids got something out the deal. When I realized that we're a deal, I thought that when you said I do and I love you, that, you know, that was the deal. But sometimes later on in your marriage, some hidden deals can come out. You know, deals that you didn't know was going on can come out. So again, when shit started popping off and you realize that you wrapped up in some unfair shit, I put my blinders on, made sure my kids got what they were supposed to get. Then I did. You know what I'm saying? Or God delivered me. I escaped. I was able to escape. But because you have to honor your vows. You gotta honor your vow before God. And you can't leave your situation until God release you. And that's why forgiveness is so important in your journey. Or if you're not being completely open and honest, if both partners are not being completely open and honest about their needs, put your blinders on. Make sure you honor your vows with that person and God the best you can for as long as you can. And then when God deliver you, you know, you do what you got to do. But most of us are able to stand and endure, you know, when things are open and honest. Most of us can shine like stars, you know, when it's polyamory involved. Because, you know, we're chosen. Some of us are chosen for this life of polyamory. We're chosen to endure multiple relationships and stuff. Because if you don't, then, you know, your children won't. They just will be cheated. Your children will be cheated from generational wealth. And I couldn't afford a second time for my kids to be cheated of generational wealth. I couldn't. So at some point, you got to think of your kids. Think of the kingdom. Wow, I'm getting choked up over that. Let me rub my throat chakra. I found my crystals, y'all. My throat chakra crystal. Jesus, Jesus. And then my love crystal. I have my love crystal too. So again, you know, some of us are chosen. We're very peculiar people. We can endure, you know, unusual situations. You know, when it comes to like multiple partners and stuff, you know. And I'm real big on being responsible. Don't bring other people in your life and don't provide and take care of them. Don't do it. You know, and the only way to do it properly is through open, honest communication. You got to reveal what your intentions are. So again, I really like how the King of Cups and the King of Wands is out together. Because it just says that divine masculines divine, godly God men, men that are in God like Abraham was. You know, you got to be honest about how you feel and what your needs are. And, because women know that you need love and sex. And we know this. We know your need to reproduce, have your own seed. We understand. But it got to be done in an open and honest way. That's the only way. Otherwise, somebody somewhere is going to get cheated, kingdom generationally wise. And that's it. Bottom line. Bottom line. Because again, with the threes of Pentacle and the Three of Cups, it's only fair that all women and children linked to, divine masculines are well provided for equally. Equally. I want the other woman's kids to be treated as well as my kids. That's just me. Everybody different, but I like all to be as equal as possible and fair as possible. As possible. Of course, the core family, because of the law of the land, only allow one legal marriage at a time. So, of course, the core family is going to get more benefits than any other families because of the way the laws of the land are set up. But we can work around laws of the land. You can leave all your women and children life insurance policies. You ain't got to be married to all these women in order to provide for them properly. You can buy homes for all your women, as many as you can afford. Put them in some houses, them and their kids. Leave insurance policies. I'm just saying. There's ways to do shit. Allow... Ooh, my allergies is acting up. It's time to take some Benadryl now. So, again, when you're open and honest about what you're doing, then all the women are happy. You're happy. Everyone, like the Five of Pentacles suggests, everyone is being blessed. Otherwise, people are like the Five of Swords, feeling embarrassed, can't show their face. Only thing that's showing is their ass. All the lies and deception. Because women are going to love a man. We're going to love you regardless, but don't let us be, out like that. Live in disgust and shame. It don't need to be that way. Let me do another quick shuffle. I'm going to take one more card damn, 3 cards came out. A lot of cards came out. The Two of Swords, again, Two of Swords. No sin and shame. No shame. These cards kind of go together. See how, he's feeding her some shit, some lies, some deception, and she's kind of, she love him, but, it's like, shit ain't right. Derek Jackson, his shit is just all over the place right now. But all he need to do is reflect, figure out how to recover from this. A lot of men out here are disgusted and busted, going through divorces and losing everything. They're in hermit mode, trying to figure out, I done lost my wife, I done lost my other women, my kids are hurt, everybody is just fucked up. What do I do? What do I do? The Six of Pentacles. You got all these women brokenhearted. You standing outside. Women crying. Hurt. And you don't want it to be that way. It don't have to be that way. We got another king that came out. The King of Swords. Again, women, whether the older woman, the wife, or the other woman, whatever, We understand, whether we the old woman or the young woman, any woman, we understand the needs of a king. We understand. But kings need to be honest. So now we got all three kings out here. We got three kings. It's four of them, but we got three out here now. You know, all kings together represent, you know, being open and honest. See, these women know about each other. They understand the king's need for constant love and reassurance. We understand, kings, divine masculines. Derek Jackson, I understand your need. But what you need to understand, honesty will take you a long way. If you can remain honest to your wife, if you can remain honest with her from here on out, she can forgive you. She can forgive you. All these women can forgive you. They can forgive you. All of you guys can be stars together. Be polyamorous together. Because you're chosen for this. You're chosen. I was chosen to be a leader in this lifestyle. Polyamory. I was chosen to be a leader. And I believe Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, Derek Jackson, and his wife, they're chosen. We're chosen people. You know, yeah, the world we live in, we look crazy. We're made a spectacle of. But we're chosen. And this is an opportunity for us to show the world the way. Jesus went through all kind of humiliation, but he still stayed the course to show others the way. He did. And we can do it too. The Bible, the song on says, come on in the room. Jesus is the doctor. He writes all the prescriptions. He gives us all of our medicine in the room of the chosen. We're peculiar people. The world will shame us if we let them, but we ain't gotta let them. We ain't gotta let them. Again, I ain't mad at Derek Jackson. I look at it like he's being gifted an opportunity to lead his followers in a different direction. A different direction. Women, several women, can share one man for their own benefit, for their benefit, not for the man's benefit per se, for your own damn benefit. Men, don't be afraid to share one woman. If you got 2 or 3, 4 men who are struggling, you struggling. You can't take care of a woman by yourself. Maybe you make $10 an hour. But just because you make $10 an hour don't mean you don't need a woman. You still need a woman. You just can't afford her all by your damn self. You need another brother to help make sure that she get all that she's worthy to have as a woman. There's nothing wrong with that. Why make $10 an hour and make a woman suffer up under your $10 an hour? And you're going to want some kids with her? What kind of woman can endure that? Now, some women can. Maybe they've never had much more than that. But most women can't endure that. So you need to find some help. It ain't even got to be up to her. You find some help. I'm just saying, we got to think out the box. I know I think way out the box. Way out the box. But anyway, this is part 3. Polyamorous life is on the rise, y'all. All these opportunities are coming out to be polyamorous. And it all starts with forgiveness. Forgiving your partner for cheating on you. And then being open to new possibilities for love. to move the family forward. Just like Abraham, Sarah, and Hagar. They figured it out. They worked through the hard stuff and everybody got blessed in the end. Everybody. Now some people, you know, they were raised in a polyamorous home, so they already have an advantage over most people because they were exposed to polyamory and polygamy and polyandry and all these other multiple, open and honest type relationships. They were exposed as children, so they know how to, in their adulthood, they know how to navigate through these type of relationships and issues when they pop up. Now some of us, we're exposed to multiple partners and that kind of stuff. It starts from a place of pain because we were cheated on or something like that. Well, it don't matter exactly how you get there. Once you're there, it's what you do. It's what you do when you get there. That's what makes all the difference. So people can talk about Derek Jackson all they want. Well, my challenge to him is, boo-boo, do your research. Do some new research. And stop judging cheaters. And start teaching people about polyamory. First, by example. First, sit down with your wife and all your lovers and be honest about everything. Navigate through all of that. Let forgiveness come out. And then sit down and plan your life out. Plan it together. Do this thing different. And then, by example, lead your followers the way. Now, some followers are going to fall off because they're monogamous, and that's cool. But a lot of your followers are open to multiple relationships. The open and honest way. The honest way. So that's my challenge. Isaiah chapter 4, 7 women and 1 man. And they were clear about their needs. They were honest and open about their needs. It's just one verse. One verse that does not really talk about much else. Except for during that time, it was needed. And during this time, trust, so many people are financially broke and struggling. We need to come up with something. I know it's going to take more than one man to provide for me. It's going to take more than one man. I want to be president. Think about it. How many men am I going to need to be president? And I'm not even talking sex here. This is not just a sex thing. We make it sex. We make it about sex. It ain't always about no damn sex. I'm just saying. For me, it ain't. You know, my sex, I have a healthy sexual appetite, but I ain't rolling like that. I ain't getting down like that. Where, you know what I'm saying? Sexually, I can only handle one man sexually, technically. Sexually. But financially, visionarily, I don't even know if that's the word, visionarily. But vision-wise and dream-wise and financially, I need more than one man. Now, sexually, I can only, I'm 51, and I've been married 31 years and stuff, so really I'm just a one man at a time kind of sexual girl. But any other level of my life, I need multiple partners, men, women, willing workers to help me pursue my dreams and my vision, my goals, and my financial aspirations. I need multiple people. It's going to take more than one lover, more than one husband, wife, whatever, for me to accomplish my goals. And I just let it be known up front. And it is what it is. Am I capable of monogamy? Yeah, I did monogamy successfully for 21 and a half years. I did it. But I'm at the point now, I need more than one to do what I need to do. And I'm open and honest about it. And I'm open to those who are where I'm at in life. And ain't no reason to be faking the funk, breaking hearts, lying and cheating and scheming. Not at this point in my life. Hell to the no. So anyway, I love you guys. Polyamory all the way. Click thumbs up. click subscribe, the notification bell. If you want a personal reading about your polyamorous life, you can email me at DrLesiaThePreacha@gmail.com. And if you want to bless me with a financial donation, you can send it to my Cash App at $DrLesiaThePreacha. Be blessed and go do the right thing. Go be honest about who you fucking and sucking. Be honest. Bye.